Just north of Corpus Christi, Texas is Port Aransas. If you're headed toward the beach, probably the quickest way to get there is on the ferry. The red arrow shows you the ferry crossing location. From this stoplight, it's only approximately a quarter mile, maybe less, to the ferry. I didn't include any additional driving prior to this because it's a fairly boring drive up to this point. The entire trip across the channel can be anywhere from 5 or 10 minutes at the quickest, all the way up to probably 15 or 20, maybe even 30 minutes if the line is really, really long. As you can see, we didn't really sit in line very long. We pulled up and almost immediately were directed onto the ferry. I sped this part of the video up. We sat on the ferry for quite a while actually before it started to move. Notice overhead that there is a height restriction of 13 feet 6 inches. I don't know if you can actually take an RV on the ferry. Certainly the height restriction might be an issue. There's also the issue of hazardous materials like propane tanks. I don't actually know if you can take a propane tank onto this particular ferry. That's something you would have to research before you drove into line and then had to be turned away. Again, I don't know that you would necessarily be turned away, but it's certainly something that you might want to do if you're carrying propane tanks. The 13-foot 6-inch height restriction might also be an issue, as well as the length of your RV and truck combination. Again, I didn't research this because I don't plan on ever taking my fifth wheel onto this ferry, but certainly if you think you might, research it beforehand. My fifth wheel by factory spec is 13 feet 4 inches. I've never personally measured it, but I'm always conscious of the fact that I do have a taller rig, and if I get anywhere close to 13 feet 6 inches on the highway, I'm concerned, and so for that reason alone I would not want to bring my trailer onto this ferry, especially because it looks like the 13.6 clearance is right in the center, and the beam has a curvature to it, so I'm not sure that 13.6 is the accurate measurement at the edges of the ferry. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe. Thank you.